Hey, welcome back. Last week we talked about power chords, and this week we're going to talk more about power chords. But I'm going to break it into two sessions. So this week we're gonna look at chords from one position, and then we're gonna next week do the same thing but from a different hand position. And I think you're really gonna like it. This is how I get away with basically being a really lazy piano player during fast songs. So the first thing I want to do, we're just going to go really quickly. There's three main points I want to give you. So the first one is when we're playing chords, we normally play like a regular, I'm going to be in the key of A. So when we play them, we're normally in root position, first inversion, or second inversion, right? What I showed you last week was how you can play power chords with the 1, 5, 1. I can do it up here, 1, 5, 1. Or 5, 1, 5, right, of the key of A. If that doesn't make sense, now's a good time to just tell you really quickly, I have a free piano course that will take you through understanding where you're at on the keyboard and teach you the basics of playing. And if you don't know what I'm talking about with what I just described, it'd be the perfect place for you. It's called the Keys Community, and I will put it, or excuse me, it's called the Keys Collective. I don't even know what it's called. It is a community, and I would love to have you there. It's free. It's a place for you to learn and to grow. And so enough about that. Back into this. So basically, we will play songs, chords, with root position, first inversion, or second inversion. We're going to build this power chord out of this second inversion. So the E, A, E. So this is where I predominantly will play a fast song. I'll start my hand in what I'm going to call second inversion. So basically what I'm doing is I have almost the A chord in with the C sharp in it. Instead, I'm converting it to a power chord, and I'm just doubling this E and putting it up top. So that's the first part. I want you to know where your hand is. That's tip number one, all right? So we're in second inversion for this week. We're just going to play notes in the bass. I'm going to play the following chords. I'm going to play A, B minor, F sharp minor, and D. If you're in church, this would be Praise is a song that you would play these chords with. If you were not in church, Firework by Katy Perry, same chords. So this is an idea of how you could kind of voice those or play those and have like a full sound while being pretty lazy. So the second thing I want to show you is how I outline the chords. So we're going to start with the A. So I would play it like this. All right, just like I showed you. So we're moving. I'm going to move this at a quicker tempo. So when I go to the B minor, a lot of times I will either leave the E, A, E, or I'll drop down to that D to cover part of the B minor chord, which is B, D, F sharp. If you want to make it a B minor, you add an A. So this is really convenient because we've already got the A up here in this power chord. So I will a lot of times throw in that D. I'll just move my thumb to the D. Or this is the third thing I was going to show you. So they're going to kind of be combined, point 2 and 3. Point 3 is I want you to start getting comfortable laying your thumb down. Hopefully you can see it in this above camera view. The D and the E together. And so a lot of times I won't hardly move at all. I'll just move my thumb by laying it down. So here's the A. I told you we're going to play a B minor, so I'd play it like this. This is also a good time to say if your hands are too small, you can't reach this E up here, then just play it like this, E, A, and you could make an octave probably with your left hand. So E, A, and then you could just play the B in your left hand, the B's, and the D, E, A in your right hand. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to playing it the way I do. So A in the power chord position. I'm just those other A's are in my left hand. So E, A, E, D, E, A, E. The next chord up is an F sharp minor. And you literally can leave your hand in the same position because what we have here, it's actually like a D add 9, but because we're putting the F sharp in the bass and we have this kind of outlined already, so here's an F sharp minor and the E makes it an F sharp minor 7. So when you do like this, you really have an F sharp minor 7. We're just adding in that D. And so it's a really lovely voicing. So the other way that I play F sharp minors, my friend taught me this, is that I will a lot of times play an E over an F sharp, because when you play it all out, here's an F sharp, and if you keep adding thirds, you get this beautiful F sharp minor 11. All right. So what we're doing here then is I'm already in this power chord position, and I'll just leave it there, and it's still really pretty. A lot of this has to do with confidence, just playing it confidently. So I'll either play that, or I might just barely move my hand from this position to just covering that E. And I haven't moved my thumb or my pinky at all in this whole thing. So here's A again, here's B minor, here's F sharp minor 7, kind of. I'll put the B in there sometimes. Again, the same way that I lay my thumb down, I will sometimes just play right next to the A and just get real comfortable doing that. And then down to that D, and I'm right back to where I was, or like that. So those are the chords. If I was going to play an E, you already know what I'm going to do. I'm going to play the exact same chord, or I might play all of this that I just showed you by putting that B in there. But this is how I'm playing power chords. So A, B minor. So I might kind of fake that F sharp minor 7 by moving a little bit. A, B minor, F sharp minor, D. Here's if I was going to play, if this song had an E in it, that's pretty much the only chord we haven't played, like that. If I was going to play a C sharp minor, or, right, you can see it. There's really only a couple positions here I'm doing. I'm doing this one, I'm doing this for B minor and D, and sometimes F sharp minor. And then I'm doing this for my E's, my F sharp minors, and my C sharp minors. So that's most of the chords you're going to play here, other than if you do like a D over F sharp or an E over G sharp. So the three things again: hand in second inversion. Second, outline your chords by just literally throwing in one of the notes from the chord that you're in. So like we just walked through. And then third, get used to laying your thumb down, or the addendum to this is your middle finger next to that A. So the B, getting used to just that. Next week, we're going to put our hand in just a little different position and just swap things out just a little bit, just to show you how to voice it in a different way. All right. I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching as always. And have a great week. We'll see you.